Welcome back. This is part two where I do some chart analysis, just day charts, just to help you to identify some trends which, obviously hold in for days, weeks, sometimes months. Well, I'm not so sure about the months at the moment. So let's get on with it. So before I do that, just the legend so you know exactly what's there. So the black numbers are going to be support and resistance levels based on trend lines. Pink numbers are going to be breakout levels. And claret numbers, they're just going to be horizontal levels where I've identified support or resistance, generally based on double or triple tops or bottoms. Okay, so here's the Dow daily, still in that uptrend. And at the moment I've got resistance at 38,894 and support at 37,933. For the S&P, I have resistance at 49.98, so just below that magical 5,000 number, and support at 48.80. Again, still in that uptrend. And then we have the Nasdaq. So again, that finished quite steady on Friday. We have resistance at 18,030, support at 17,156 and 16,912. As you can see, all the stocks there are in that sort of uptrend. Looking at a couple of currencies, so here I've got the pound against the dollar cable, and here I've got support at 126.16 and resistance at 129.36. Again, last week the data was a bit better for the UK, but then again, the fact that the US isn't going to cut rates yet by the looks of things from what Powell was saying, again, it's just sort of muddied the waters a little bit for some of the currencies. The euro against the USD, I've got resistance at 109.17 and support at 107.97. Again, that was having a quite sort of volatile week last week. Okay, so Bitcoin. So had another little boost up. So we've got a gap in there now, just sort of around about the 42,000, down to probably around about 41,000. So just keep an eye on that. It's quite a big gap. I like big gaps because you can allow the market to start to look as though it wants to fill that and wait before you sort of really get that confirmation, if you're going to join in, of course. And then I tend to want to be out really before the gap closes, just to make sure. I've also got resistance at 43,803 and support at 39,157. And I've also added the Fibonacci levels on there for you as well. Okay, so we looked at digital gold and now we're going to look at the real gold. So here we've got the daily. It has been struggling, especially now sort of it looks as though yields and rates are going to stay higher for a bit longer. So it did put a little bit of downward pressure on gold towards the end of the week, just stopped it from any further rally. So I've got resistance at 2,082. With support at 2,034. Just remember, gold doesn't pay any interest. And last but not least, the WTI. So here for resistance, way up, I've got 89.29, just in case, sort of this geopolitical issues in the Red Sea gives it a real spike. Although I don't see it getting that high for the moment, but who knows what the future will spring. But I do have resistance at 79.78 and 78.60, with support at 71.77. Again, I've put the fibs on there, and as you can see from them, the 50 works like magic. It sort of hit there. That's really where those two trend lines touch as well, obviously, because I picked that point. That was where it touched the 50, and the market has fallen away from there. But we could see a spike just because of what went on over the weekend with America launching all those missiles. So there might be a reaction to that. So, just take it easy. And just remember, higher volatility, there's different ways to trade. You can use options. If you buy options, it's just like having a guaranteed stop loss. I do courses on that as well. And next Saturday the 10th, I'm actually holding a course, Trading for Beginners. So, if you're not really into trading but you want to find out if it could be for you, then that is going to be something worth attending. There's only 1 or 2 spaces left. I do keep the groups quite small because, then everyone gets to benefit from it and ask their questions. So all that leaves me to say is wish you the best of luck for the week ahead. So, just a little heads up on my services. So I offer a daily newsletter. That includes global news, headlines, my views. That's a subscription service. I also offer one-day workshops. This helps you to discover if trading could be your next career or maybe just a secondary income. But the one thing is, because I offer a variety of them, is I can also just fill in any gaps that you may have with your current trading, or whether it's macro or actual trading skills. And then I offer a 1-week intensive course. That's going to make you feel confident and competent after just 1 week. And that's going to basically give you the foundations on which to build your trading career. I'm going to help you find that inner trader, and that also now includes a free trading challenge. And then there's my Flexi Masterclass. That's 6 weeks of guided learning, but you can spread them out. You don't have to take them all at once, and that does help to accelerate the learning curve. And that's designed to provide you with all the knowledge and trading tools that you're going to need to navigate these markets, and any asset class, whether it's financial, commodity, digital, I'm involved in them all. And as I say, the weeks can be spread out there, and that also includes a free trading challenge. Trader mentoring, so maybe you've already got some experience but you're looking to get to that next level and you're struggling to do that. I offer mentoring by the hour, by the day, or a monthly subscription. It's entirely up to you. But I just want to help you guys to reach that next level time and again. And of course I provide lots of trader educational content, not just to individuals but also to exchanges and brokers. And if you're looking for that funded trading account, so you don't have to risk your capital, then contact me for details. I've got 2 good ones that I use. Okay, so finally, as usual, just ending with a disclaimer. So, if you're already involved in, you'll know this. If not, then please take serious note of this, that trading does involve the risk of loss of capital and it's not suitable for everyone. However, I do hope it is for you. And now, because there's leverage involved from many companies, just be careful because you can lose substantially more than that initial investment. The regulators are a bit more on top of that these days, but even so, just be a bit cautious. Everything that I include in these just purely for educational purposes. I'm not trying to encourage you to trade or invest. That must be your decision. And of course, before you make that decision, you've got to consider the risks involved. And that includes your financial situation, definitely your level of experience, definitely your risk appetite, and of course only risk capital you're prepared, but more importantly that you can afford to lose. And if you've got any doubts whatsoever, first of all, think twice before you do it. Speak to a financial advisor, and do that before you risk your capital. I have so many people come to me because they've lost money. I'd rather they come to me and learn how to do it and not lost the money in the first place, because that's just a waste of their savings. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed these, and I'll be doing these on a weekly basis. So I'm going to post the links in places so that you can get to them. My new website will be finished soon, but in the meantime you can reach me at the email address below on all the slides, which is chrisjtubby55@gmail.com. And all I can say is I wish you a wonderful week, best of luck with your trading, and hope to see you again next weekend. Bye for now.